Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Void Hunters video. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to hop onto this video today. We're going to do a couple things. One thing is we are going to do my 13 summons because that guarantees me a legendary. That will be my first legendary, so that'll be kind of cool and exciting to see who we get. And then the other thing I want to do is I'm going to go into some of the hunts because in my last video I talked about the hunt, the place where you get this material is in the hunts. And I'm on the hunt for this material right here. I need 4 more. That will get him to level 4. That unlocks more skills. Like, see, that one's unlocked. Does it tell you what you need to do to unlock it? Oh, yep, right there. Level 4 required. So once I get him to level 4, it'll unlock this as well. And so, you know, that's what we're trying to do. So we got hers all unlocked. We got him going. I just want to get Reed going. He hits so hard with that AoE and stuff. I just... want to make sure I get him building up. I've got my core team here built up pretty good. I'm starting to think about expanding a little bit just because. So this hunt takes anything. And this is the hunt we need because that's where it's got the blue ones at. So we definitely are going to spend some time in there. But this hunt takes Archlands. And we're at level 3. And so we got to accomplish all these before we can go up to level 4. But as you can see, the boss is a 26. And if I go in here and just do my Archlands, without the, I'm there. So I have 4 good ones. I need to get him up. But actually, I'm thinking about maybe going him and adding him to this team is what I'm thinking about doing. Or the dog. He applies blind and stuff like that, which is something really cool. But either way, our main prey is a 26, so we would have to put some work into him, which I'm thinking about doing. And then also with these things, as you get up, you get these kind of effects. When a consumed attacker character deals damage, they have 50% chance to inflict poison. Some of these are for you, some of these are against you. Like if you got elves, they're 15 speed, focus and stuff. If you got a knight, they've got bonuses. Holy Order's got bonus, so there's that stuff to think about too, He's not, like, he's Holy Order, so he would get a bonus, so that would be worth it. Obviously, our elf here gets a bonus. I think I have another elf, too. I think she's an elf. Lilith there is an elf, isn't she? Yep, so that would, I've been really thinking about her, too, because she's a healer, and I really could use a healer, especially in this where you're kind of, when you get damaged, it carries on to the next stage, so... A healer would be a good idea. I've been thinking about maybe getting Lilith upgraded too. And then up here, our prey would be 22, and we need seasoned. Seasoned gives me my orcs and stuff like that. I just need one more kind of member to kind of round out this one so I can run this one. So again, the dog would make sense. I could double dip with the dog. I could double dip with Lilith too. It looks like Lilith goes into this one too. So I'll probably do Lilith. Again, healer. I put a lot of speed on her to get her going, so the more time she's going, the more time she's healing people, hopefully. And that's kind of just what the hunting grounds look like, and we're going to dive into this one real quick and do this. And hopefully we can get, I don't know if we can get 4. We usually get at least 2, so we'll at least get 2. And then I can show you my kind of routine here, why I said in my last video I wasn't too upset about going overboard on poor Bormo here. And then I'll show you why here in a second. And then as usual, any comments or suggestions, please let me know. If you see I'm doing something wrong or you've seen something that maybe I can do better, definitely let me know. I would appreciate that very much. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do all kinds of hero collector games. And like I said, I do survival games too. And I'd appreciate the company and I'd appreciate the sub. And it does not go unnoticed, believe me. So... All right, well, let's dive into this. Let's go. We're going to get Old Ruck here a boon, I think, if we can survive this. But so far, this has been working out pretty good. We'll start with the Assassin. He goes in, does an AoE. I usually just use her to weather down somebody. There we go. And hers is a little AoE too. And then we're going to apply the offensive up and all that stuff to him. This is another one. We'll just advance it on a guy we want to try to just break down. And then he comes in and boom, all good. And that'll carry us through to most of the beginning part of this. So, and then what do we, whenever Ruck grants a buff to an ally, they also get, he also grants them full buff to spell. I don't use that yet. I don't really need his bonus turn. Let's do Deathmark, I guess. Alright. Alright, so I think let's take the stairs. That gets us a triple boon. Let's see what, or we can, no, for sure let's see what the triple boon brings us. Alright, so we can rush in, which I believe on battle the enemies get the advantage, or we can sneak in, which gives us the advantage. Now if we rush in, we get 3 boons. Sneak, we only get 1. We'll just sneak. I'm more worried about getting the rewards than I am anything else. So let's just get through this. Alright, do that. Let's make sure we get rid of him at the back. And there we go, and that's it. So, alright, Ruck has 50% health. Bomer drops for 50% in battle. He gains last stand. Whenever he gains a new buff, he gets untouchable for 3 turns. Let's go with Ruck's health. Alright, we don't need to do anything here. We're cool, so we'll just rush forward. Alright, let's get her down, and then really easy there with the turns. No going before me. Yeah, so investing in him heavy wasn't a terrible mistake. It was okay. It was, you know, Leo 10. Let's give him some defense so he survives. And then we get our first curse. Allies have minus 25% health recovery. As you progress, you get curses, and as you go, you get more curses that, you know, obviously make it more difficult for you. Alright, let's see here. Let's go. Oh, look at all this stuff, huh? Void, fight, boons, HP loss, social interaction. Let's see what this is. We can run away, or we can fight. We'll fight. I'm probably going to regret this already. These people look, yep, these guys look stacked. They're going to go first. This is going to hurt. Damn it. Yeah, easy there. He's healing people. Damn it. Why did I go this way? Oh, and he's got ability block, so no getting the big dog juiced up. He's just going to have to do it on his own if he ever takes a turn. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to cost me. Bad mistake here. It's going to cost me some HP that I really didn't want to give up. Oh, nice dodge. Alright, and then the dude with the guitar. Man, that sucks. That was a bad move there. We'll see if I can get over to that fire place or not. Okay, whenever a seasoned ally uses a skill, they have 50% to cancel. Let's do that. Nope, I don't think I'm going to... Nope, not going to get over to that one. Alright, let's get to here. We can set it ablaze, which is -5, but we got to sacrifice a boon. Is there a boon that really... Yeah, let's do this one. And let's get -5. Alright, there we go. Stave off them curses for a little bit. Oh, we got a exclamation mark. Good. Alright, let's take a rest a while. Let's see. Let's definitely revitalize. Who are we going to revitalize? Oh, man, that's a tough one. Alright, we'll revitalize him. Powerful Void Thrall. We need to defeat 5 of those. I've done 2 already. This will be my 3rd one. Man, 27s. Ooh, this is going to be tough. I really want to get rid of that guy. Oh, there's a good one. Alright. Easy there. Alright, boom. Oh, no. Immune. What does it look like? Buff immunity. That's what that looks like. Okay. Damn it. That was a waste. He's still going to hit pretty hard, but not as hard as we'd have liked. Okay, easy. I think... who's got the... It doesn't matter. They all got about the same amount of turn meter. Don't kill her. Okay. Let's go ahead and put shields on her just in case. All right. Let's see if I got a fireplace. If I do, we'll revitalize her before we head to the big boss. All right. When Rook uses a skill in his turn, there's a 75. Instantly use it again. You know what? Let's try that. Maybe we can double dip. And then when Boomer defeats an enemy, basically he gains a bonus turn. This one is cool. Let's do that one just in case we get there. All right. No. We got a curse. On round start, attacker enemies gain stealth for 2 turns. Doesn't matter. We're doing AoEs. All right. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay, perfect. Get her healed. All right. Now let's do the boss. All right, the Dissipating Marauder, huh? Well, look at the pitchforks and everything, and the... Not bad, okay. Oh, there was a good... Yeah, she hits hard. All right, let's get Boomer on. Ooh, look at that. Wow, wiped them out. Cool. And there we go. Let's see how many of the blues we got. And we should have upped our... Yep, that's the 3 now. We only got 2. I'd have to run it one more time. I won't put you guys through that again, but because I'll have to run that a couple more times anyway. So, alrighty. Well, let's do what we promised we were going to do, which is some pulls. Let me just check here real quick to see what we got going on here. We can do is piercing and resistance for each elf ally. I'm not running Lilith yet, so I'm going to hold off on that one. This one is all Holy Order. She's big on the Holy Order. On Embrace the Void, Robin's cooldowns. I'm not sure what Embrace the Void is. Okay, so I haven't come across this yet that I'm aware of. So I'm not going to do that. I have been working on her quite a bit too and getting her up as a good tank. So we would get 15% resistance under taunt. She hits like a wet noodle, so I'm not really keen on that one. Or we could do him. When we get 15% attack and cooldown reduction. Let's go ahead and do that one. Alright, now to the summons. Let's get that legendary and see what we get. I did put a tag in for these 2 fools. I just want someone that does attack. They're both human. Or no, they're both seasoned. That's what it was, seasoned. So that will do me good for, I believe it's this one right here. Yep, seasoned. You know, and then of course this one up here that that is an open one. I figure my assassin will carry me through the Archlands ones hopefully. So we went with those 2. Doesn't mean we'll get them, just gives us a better chance. All right, well let's knock off a 10 and see if we get lucky or if we're going to have to go all the way to pity. All right, let's see. All right, so a bunch of blues. All right, so here we go. That's a purple, I believe. All right, another one of the puppy dog. That's a blue. And here should be a legendary. Yeah, that doesn't... Is that yellow? Oh, yep, there it is. Look at there. Who is it? I have no idea. I knew Hunter. Whoa. Okay. Support. I'm not even sure what that means. Homunculus and an outlaw. And Pandemonium. All right, let's see what he does. Deal 75% attack damage to target enemy and suffer poison for 3 turns. Suffer 3 poisons for 3 turns and deal 60% damage to all enemies. For each poison on self, inflict 1 poison for 3 turns on a random enemy. A lot of poison. Inflict poison for 2 turns on target enemy for every 2 poison on self, and inflict hemorrhage for 1 turn. Alright, what the hell is hemorrhage? Health recovery is halved. Won't suffer bleed for 2 turns based on this affects caster's attack. All right. And then Ilizar cannot resist poison, but takes 75% less damage from poison, has 5% speed per each poison, and is immune to hemorrhage. All right. Well, there's my first legendary, Elizara. Elizar? He's an interesting looking cat, that's for sure. And we'll definitely build him up. He's a legendary, and we'll see where we put him. He's not, unfortunately, he's not helping me with, I don't think he's going to help me with my seasoned or my Archland. So kind of a bummer there, but he'll help on the other ones. So, alrighty, guys. I'll call it there. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown, run you through a quick dungeon real quick, and let you guys see my first legendary. A little disappointing, but we'll get him up and going. Maybe he'll surprise me. So, alrighty, guys. Well, best of luck out there to you on all your summons, and I definitely hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.